This episode starts off on Route 66 in Litchfield, Illinois. We're going to go into Jubelt, get us a little breakfast, and maybe check out their bakery counter and get a little something sweet. So let's go and head on in. So while everything looked amazing at Jubelt's, we settled on three: a plain cheese Danish, a cherry cheese Danish, and then over here to the side, all the way to the right, that is the ooey gooey butter cake. Neither one of us had ever had it before, so we thought we would give it a try.
I couldn't wait.
So
and I didn't even start with mine. I started with his.
She was eating my sandwich. So we have stopped at Jubelt's here in Litchfield. And so it's supposed to be an amazing place, breakfast sandwiches. So we each got one. I got the bacon, egg, and cheese on a croissant. And then you got the country sausage, was it?
Sausage, egg, and cheese.
Both look amazing, but what was the star of the show was got to be their bakery counter, right?
For sure.
We thought, well, let's get one thing. And then it was, let's get two. And then she says, oh, what is this over here? Gooey butter cake. And I'm like, oh my God. Okay, well, let's get that too.
That'll be a first for me too. I've never had.
I've not had it. It's a staple in the St. Louis area. So I suppose, I mean, we're like 60 miles from the border if we took the interstate. So I don't know. We'll get to try them all at this point. So we're going to have breakfast and then we're going to head on down Route 66. Right across the street from Jubelt's is the Ariston Cafe. It's another staple on Route 66. Much like everything here in Litchfield, there is so much to see and do, though I haven't really got to spend much time here. It's always seemingly all I can do is drive through. Glad we got to stop at Jubelt's. Glad we got to take a little bit of time and check this place out, an old school cafe. Just look at it. But we had another stop that I really wanted to spend some time at just up the road, right here in Mount Olive. So let's go check that out. We've made it to Mount Olive and Soulsby'S service station. Let's go take a closer look. So you said it was 13 by 30?
13 by 30.
So you can see right there. Yep. Oh yeah, the difference in stone. Oh yeah, and you can see it in the wood too. So original. So that whole back area was. So what would be the original? Would it be the front or the back? Did they go? So front, and they added the back.
Added another 12 by 30 to the back.
Okay. Huh. Let's go check it out. Look at these old pumps. A little bit dark because of that sun, but still really cool. It's a climb for homeboy here. Oh, you could just smell how old it is. That is fantastic. Oh, it's 18. New Zealand?
That was the couple that was just out
Just
here.
in front of us, yeah. They were back at Jubelt's. Wow.
I don't know why I can't write today, but
Look at all these little things in here. Oh, check out the old Coke.
look at how these originals.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Some of them have preserved and some haven't.
Look at this, an old Shell oil station first aid kit. Wow, look at that.
The manuals.
Old Shell ashtray.
Maps.
Yeah. Humping to please. We might see one of those trucks in a little bit. What is that? July 6, 97. Russell Soulsby. Look at those TVs. Wow. Oh, RCA Victor. Kids will never understand what rabbit ears were.
Nope.
Look at these floors. Oh, look at that. Pops. Wow, it just keeps going back here. There's even more. This old Coke fridge.
Oh, you can see where the floor.
Oh yeah, with that one lighter colored one there. Yep. So this is the newer edition. Which when did it say when they added this part?
No. It did, I think, out there. I don't remember.
We'll have to look at it. If it does, I'll just put it up on screen. Different 66 commemorative license plates. Giants, the Gemini. Wow, it just, ooh, gotta step over that. Look at, be careful here. Geez, it just keeps, oh, this takes us back by the front door.
Build sales receipts and stuff from 1950.
From the 50s? Wow. And here's that side door. So yeah, you can see right here, look at, right here you can see the difference in the way the wood goes too. Between the older and the newer, even though the newer is older. How they used to get their oil. Have to pump it out to use it. Look at all these old oil cans. I'm assuming these are old pictures from inside here.
Originals?
Yeah. Don't say any dates or anything, but there's a photo with a group from Norway, Denmark, but this is from August 27, 2009.
Okay, here it was. So, at 13 by 30 feet, it was smaller than the restrooms.
Yeah, not there. We'll have to. This is back to the front door. That is pretty doggone cool. Yeah. Let's walk over this way. I want to show you something that always fascinated me from the last time I was here. It's one of those things that you look at it and you're like, how did that happen? Well, there's only one possible way that it could have happened. And, well, let's take a peek at it real quick. So notice these car ramps and this tree that has grown up through the car ramp. So see, I suppose you could say they may have taken these apart and put them back together, but look at this here. You can even see right down here how it's growing. The tree is growing around it, or however you want to put it. But look at that, see? It's like my spare tire on my side there, but you can clearly see that these ramps, these old ramps here, have been sitting here so long. Like, look there, you can see it running underneath it. It's growing over it. I don't know how well that'll show up on camera because of the shadow. That just fascinated me the first time I was here. I was driving out, I'm like, look at that. So every time I see videos of people from here, I'm like, oh yeah, there it is.
Well, I read that the builder, since the building was never big enough to service a car, that they had the ramps out here, but to see a tree like grow right in the middle of it, that's proof of the origin.
Yeah, it makes you wonder. I mean, I would like to know if there was a way to tell how old a tree like that would be, so to know exactly how long it's been sitting there. I don't know that there's, without taking like a sample, you know, you'd be able to know. Or if somebody knows the history of this place. If you happen to be watching this video, comment down below. Let us know. I just think that's absolutely cool. One of my favorite old gas stations along Route 66. I think they've done a really good job of keeping it up and just allowing people to come and see it. I just love this stop here in Mount Olive at Soulsby'S service station. I don't know what it is. It just seems like a really cool place. And what really impressed me is that they just leave the doors open. They have cameras there, but nobody's working there. You can just come and go as you want. And it was time for us to go because we were headed down the road to Staunton, Illinois, to Henry's Rabbit Ranch. The first time I did Route 66 back in 2023, this was one of those stops that I almost didn't make because I'm not really into rabbits, be that the Volkswagen kind or the animal. I mean, they're cute, don't get me wrong. I'm talking about the animals, not the V-dubs, but I just almost didn't stop here because I was in a hurry. I needed to get to St. Louis, kind of like we did today, but I did, and I'm glad I did because I spent about an hour and a half talking with Rich Henry about all things rabbit, and it was an amazing 90 minutes of talking time there with him. And then I found out on August 16th, 2024, that he passed away suddenly. So this is now closed, but we were able to stop and still just take a peek around on the outside, at least see some of the memories that he left here behind. Rest in peace, Rich Henry. I'm so glad that our paths crossed, even if for only 90 minutes. So we've made it to the Chain of Rocks Bridge. That's it out here behind us. It used to carry Route 66 travelers from here in Illinois across the Mississippi River into Missouri. And I think for the first time ever for me, and of course it's Angie's first time being here, we're gonna go walk out on that bridge and see what kind of view it is. You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go do it. The Chain of Rocks Bridge is located in Madison County, Illinois. As I mentioned, it takes traffic from Illinois into Missouri, and it's named for that right there. Those are the Chain of Rocks that you're seeing there. It originally opened in 1929 as a highway bridge for the famous Route 66, and it even has a unique 22-degree bend that you can see off to the left-hand side of the screen there, almost to the middle of the screen now. It was built on purpose to avoid those water intakes along the river there. It is very, very unique. It stretches a total of 5,353 feet across, and it is what is known as a steel truss bridge. Now, if you notice, it sits quite high above the river there. That's on purpose, so it can allow barge traffic. It closed to vehicles in 1968, but it eventually reopened as a pedestrian and bicycle bridge in 1999. So let's go take a closer look.
If you ever travel my way, take the highway, that's the best. Get your kicks on Route 66. It winds from Chicago to Raleigh, more than 2,000 miles all the way. Get your kicks on Route 66.
One of the cool things about doing Route 66 is that you start seeing the same people often, and that was this couple for us, Roy and Lindahl. They're from New Zealand, and we're spending 4 weeks doing Route 66, and we'd seen them a few times, but finally got the chance to talk to them a little bit right here at the bridge.
Oh no, did it save it? I thought it for a second, but yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Wow.
That is interesting.
I wonder how they do that.
Sensors like the ships do?
I guess something. Any motion.
Well, because it's got the camera. Or not like this camera right there. There are cameras over there. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Can you close it off?
It might not. That's why they do it that way. What are you looking at? Oh my goodness.
Mr. Turtle, you're in the wrong spot. You can't cross the bridge. Now I gotta rescue a turtle.
Yeah, but what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna take him back over there and then he'll make his way back down.
What, down to the grass?
Yeah. We can't make it across the bridge. He'll die up here. Are you staying right here?
Yeah.
All right, buddy. Let's go.
Hi, Mr. Turtle.
Okay, we're gonna go put you somewhere safe. This bridge is too far for you to cross, buddy. I'm sorry. Ow! Okay, you don't need to hurt me. Are we good?
Oh. Oh!
He's fast!
Well, point him in the right direction at least, and maybe he
Go
can...
that way. Don't try to bite me. Because he's got claws. For a minute there, after a while, his arms were doing
You
this
could
and he
just see it
goes,
as you walked the side. Yeah, that's what was going on. You could see
he's
him
like,
just...
fine. He's just in a little pathway there, so he'll probably make his way back out and be like, I told you I did not want to be over here.
Well, we might see him as we go back.
Fine, then you're on your own. He was big.
That was a good sized turtle.
It'd be a whole nother adventure. Angie's turtle is cute.
Yeah. We got it on video, but we'll have to see how it looked, how close I was. Oh, the shoes were so annoying.
This is the bridge that's a mile.
It's 1.1 all the way, so we'll just go out over the water where we can see the arch and then go back. Still be pretty close to a mile walk for our trip for us. In this heat, wearing black. They said some
At least a little
shit.
shaded, yeah. Once we get out there, they'll shoot you across.
sides here.
Forest.
Pretty much like what we were driving by earlier.
Yep, good right here in the middle.
Well, you're not liking the heights? Yeah. Just where I tell you how old this bridge is?
I mean, you could. It's very well maintained. It's not like the
Right,
suspension
it's not
bridge
rickety and
that I had to do in Canada. My dad rescued me out from the middle of it because I was out there laying down crying.
Oh yeah, no.
If it was on a train or there was something.
Train.
Highway over there?
I'm not sure.
Weird to say that you could smell the green.
That you can smell the
Like
green?
the trees, like you can smell the forest. I don't know what it's weird. You've not been around this many trees for so long that
Yeah,
smell
that
them.
could be. We're used to the smell of dirt.
Red clay.
Yeah. Look how green that is down there.
See, smell.
Yeah. I feel like it's...
Like fresh cut grass.
Yeah, yeah. That's exactly what that is.
Cut wet grass.
Yeah.
What's the color versus smell? Here's a cool bridge.
Huh?
Here's a cool bridge.
Yeah. Would have been cool to ride bikes out here. Easier.
They must be at the halfway point. What is that for? He he's rusted turtle who didn't want to be rescued, but he was getting rescued.
He was getting pissy.
It's like you keep looking back, waiting for him to be walking up the middle.
Yeah, we'll walk by him later. Good luck. Ooh. Yeah. Somebody did that.
Is it flat or is this a small
I was just
incline?
it looks like it goes up. I think that's part of my problem.
Because yeah, if you look back, it's a little bit of an incline going back that way.
Oh yeah, it's decline.
Yeah.
So that I did not know. So that's partly. Whew.
And it's
Yeah. Okay, just a little bit.
Yeah.
Hold it here. And you can, I'll try to walk by. You could just either keep it above you, go out in front, to the back, or so often. And a time. Because it's 89. That's kids bad. You can well, I think the incline adding to it. Worst part is there's no place to sit up here while they're coming back.
yeah, that's the halfway point now back, so it's not too far.
Yeah.
If you stay a little further back, you're safe too.
Yeah. That's what they're doing. See that? What? The water's pretty. We can tell. Should we?
Oh yeah.
Please tell me it was worth the walk.
Definitely worth it.
Yeah.
Few degrees hotter now.
Yeah.
I didn't realize too that I didn't notice the
feel it in
incline.
your calves, can't you?
Oh yeah, I started feeling it. I'm like, whoo.
Oh.
Yeah, you can
And
go
then we
down,
stopped
it's
and you
downhill on the way back.
Yeah.
He
Right.
said, we got to the top and said, how far do you want to go? So I was joking. We can see the bend from here.
Yeah, that's kind of, we wanted to get the water. Did you see the St.
Yeah.
Louis Arch?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yep.
In the
yeah,
distance?
saw the arch.
That's kind of where we can get to that point.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're good.
I'm not sure if your glasses can pick them up. These ones can because they're polarized, but there are a heap of fish.
Are they really?
I'm not sure what fish you get here, if it's trout or...
I don't know
Oh,
through here
but
either.
there are
Yeah,
a
but
lot of
there's
fish.
a
You'll
bunch
see
of
like
people
a-
fishing over there. So
yeah, well, they're in the wrong spot because it's just in the best...
Oh,
No, no. That's probably where they were this morning, and then they showed up, so they moved.
We're going over here.
just where the current's quite soft. They're just sitting,
Hold
just
up right there?
idling in the
We
pond
should be
there.
able to zoom in
Hopefully,
on
we
that.
should be able to. Yeah.
hopefully your camera can pick it up.
She, we would have been right behind you guys, but she saw a big old turtle,
Oh.
so she had to get him back to. She's like, you couldn't make
He
it
was laying
across.
one of these grates on the. I mean, he was.
Oh, I would have liked to see that too. Well,
Yeah.
I'll
Like,
take
I've
look
a
got
at
a
him, right at the
photo.
end to the left. There's like a little sidewalk spot.
See where he's
He's
at.
just right
now,
over
but-
there.
I'll have a wee look.
Unless he's wandered his way
Oh,
out.
yeah.
Oh man, he was not
Wow.
happy when she grabbed him.
Oh, really?
Oh,
I was like, you're not gonna make it all the way this way. So you
Yeah.
gotta turn around.
Would have had hot feet, that's for sure.
yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. So.
All right.
All right.
Well, it was
All right.
definitely-
Well, if we see
We're
you
gonna
guys
go
in the next
check out
couple
that
days, we'll
spot,
see you
so-
then.
That's
Yeah,
You doing Ted Drew's while you're in town?
Absolutely. Yep.
We're gonna go get after we leave here. We're gonna go eat at a place called Twisted Ranch. It's not on 66. It's in St. Louis, but they have like I don't know 30 or 40 different kinds of ranch dressings.
Okay.
So you're gonna get some fries to share, just sample the different ranches, and
Yeah.
then we're gonna go to Ted Drew's. We're staying in Fenton tonight, so just outside of St. Louis.
Okay.
So.
We're not quite sure where we're staying
Yeah.
yet. We'll kind of wing it. We'll get through
Oh,
St.
Yeah.
Louis
well,
and
there you go.
take it
Yeah.
from here.
Well, when you've got 4
Nice.
weeks to do it, that's the way.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've booked a couple of places that we really wanted to stay at, but mostly we're just winging it.
Any of the real famous?
Yeah, like El Rancho and one of the Wigwam hotel.
We're doing the one in
motels.
I stayed in the one in San Bernardino.
Yeah, that's the one we're doing.
I stayed at the El Rancho.
Yeah.
We're doing the Texas.
The Texan. Yeah, the big
Oh, the big Texan.
Yeah.
Yep.
Big Texan.
Yeah. So we've booked a few along the way, but the rest of it just
Wherever
where
you
the
end
day
up at the end of the day.
That's right.
The El Rancho, they'll tell you it's haunted.
He's all for that.
I fully believe it is.
Excellent.
I got woke up in my room, and I knew when it woke me up, it was just this whooshing noise. I got it on video, got myself on video the next morning talking about it right away. It was just this whooshing noise that kept going around the room. And I was laying there, I'd have to look that up.
Okay.
But I was laying there going, okay, I can hear the air conditioner. It's not that. And then it was gone. And then
So
I
you managed to debunk it. You didn't debunk it. So
couldn't. Got back to sleep the next day. And when I looked the next morning, I looked at my sleep tracker on my iWatch and Apple Watch, whatever. And it said I was awake at 3:15, which if you know anything about 3:15,
And that was where my 360 camera abruptly shut off because it was hot that day. Hot, like 95 degrees or so, and it got overheated. So I switched to my phone and started taking more video here. As you can see, that is, again, the chain of rocks out there. Very, very easily to see and why they named it that. And then off in the distance, where we are headed, that is St. Louis, and you can even see the St. Louis Arch sticking up over there, the Gateway Arch as they call it, or whatever they say these days. Last time I was here, there was quite a few people fishing right along that shore. There might be one or two out there right now, but there's not nearly as many people here today, and it's probably because, well, it was hot. It was damn hot. We were crazy to walk out there like we did, but I'm glad we took that opportunity since we were here to be able to come out over the Mississippi River, check things out. Now, if we were to continue, that would take us into Missouri, but it's still a little over a half a mile or right at a half a mile still to go, so we decided just to turn back and then head into St. Louis.
we made it halfway point, or roughly, of the Chain of Rocks Bridge. Oh, yeah, that's why you're there. You're not stupid.
And I will stay in the middle of the bridge.
Yeah, that's
It's a
pretty
great
smart.
view, but I can't go closer to the edge.
That is awesome. See the arch? It's not going to fall.
Sure.
Oh, yeah, you might want to grab it.
Even though it was quite hot, I'm really glad that we took the time to walk out there, and thank you to Angie for bringing the big jug of water that I'm pretty sure I drank most of it myself. But then we were on our way to Granite City, Illinois. It's right on the border. They have a new installation there basically that they're calling It's Electric, their neon park. Again, timing, not the best, so it wasn't lit up. But we did get to spend some time with the Sinclair dinosaur and learn a new song about, you know, nuts roasting on a Sinclair dinosaur. Woo, it was hot. But this park is really, really cool. They've got these murals around it as well. I would really like to see this lit up at night. It seems like it's part of not really a chain, but there's a bunch of different neon parks along the way. Oh, a few at least, that seems like it's pretty much the same companies maybe that are doing them. I don't care if that doesn't bother me because this was really neat. Again, I wish we could have come through there after dark so we could have seen it lit up. There's their model of the Chain of Rocks Bridge. So let's go take a look at it. So after we left Granite City, Illinois, we said goodbye to the state of Illinois and we headed into Missouri. We had St. Louis in our sights. One specific stop we wanted to hit before going to dinner, and that was at the Gateway Arch National Park. It is the smallest national park in the national park system, so let's take a walk around.
Of course, you gotta get pictures from inside, from the top. You already know the answer to that.
That was a really cool stop, although pretty short. I mean, really short, to be honest. But this was the view from our parking spot. Boy, probably the best parking spot I've ever got in St. Louis. But we were wanting to get something to eat, so we headed over to Twisted Ranch. And this place is amazing. Let's just take a look at the menu. So this was my second time coming to Twisted Ranch, and like the name of the place says, it's all about ranch, as in ranch dressings. They have several different kinds that you can try. I think it's like 32. And since we couldn't decide on just a few, we decided to do what they call the around the world and try them all. Yeah, that's exactly what we did.
So rotate.
Yeah.
That is classic. Here comes our tots and fries. Thank you. Yes. 34 different types of ranch dressing. Let's bring it on.
He's gonna be like, that's disgusting. Could actually take a video. We're gonna fit on camera.
I would go with a fry. And what is it?
Kimo wasabi.
She don't like spicy, so this could be interesting. Look at her barely touch it. Oh, just dip it in there. Go full bore.
That's enough. I think I got just enough. I can get a little wasabi in the back,
Because it was not lighting you up.
but it has not hit quite yet.
Dip it again.
Oh, there it is. Nope.
Let me guess, it's going to get a frown face on the list.
Ooh, my nose is sweating. Yeah, that's a down. That's a sad face. We couldn't even come close to eating all that, but I'm really glad that we tried them all at least, just little dips of each one of those. My favorite was the jalapeno one. I think hers was the Asian zing. When we left there, we tried to get into Ted Drew's. Yeah, we didn't stay in line. So we headed towards our hotel. We saw a Wally's. We both definitely liked Buc-ee's better, but we're glad that we took the time to check it out. And this is where this episode's going to end. We are headed to our hotel. So thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.